Hey everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny and welcome to Relentless and Unstoppable. We have another amazing guest coming on the channel today, so please hit like and subscribe. And after this episode, please stay tuned to the RNU channel for more amazing guests. Let's get this on!
Hey everybody, how you doing? Just a quick little share of why I started Relentless and Unstoppable. It was for one very simple reason, because of Doug Kenny. Nothing to do with me at all, zero. I was just coaching Doug, and he took on the coaching and mentoring, and he made all the changes. He took all the suggestions from his parents as well as my coaching, but it was all about Doug, his breakthrough and his weight loss, his willingness to accept that he is dealing with high functioning autism and other issues, but he's never quit, he's never given up. So we did one interview with him to share his story, and then we decided to start interviewing other people. And Doug has now taken over the whole channel, and he does all the interviews, he runs everything. He's just an amazing young man. So RNU was born from simply what an amazing young man Doug is, and his story needed to be shared.
Yeah.
Did you?
Have you ever been to the United Kingdom?
No, I haven't. No.
I was recently there back in July, and there was a moment where I visited Stirling Castle and got to learn a bit about instruments that were used there. And one of the major ones I learned about was the harp.
Yeah.
And the harp has been around for since before the Common Era. And I've learned that it's changed significantly over the years. Now it's inside a box.
Yeah. Yep. And you can actually change the tuning of the harp by using there's a thing called a pedal on it. Yeah.
Yep. And then there's the hurdy-gurdy, and that's the result of both a mixture of piano and then strings, and it's like an old instrument,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's also they have that thing that you spin in circles, that lever, which is where the music comes from, along with the keys. It's just
it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you ever played a harp before or seen one?
I have, yeah. It's like, to me, it's like a really big guitar, because you're feeling that vibration. I feel a lot so when I play, I'm feeling a lot of the vibration or reverberation. And so what a harp does, it's like you're not using this hand to change the notes. It's just like what I was playing before. You just got the strings already tuned, but you've got a lot more of them. So you don't have to change the tension. You just go into a different string.
Nice. And each string, depending on how they're tuned, is what creates the rhythm, right?
Yeah, and the different melodies. And so if you want to change different strings to a different musical key, that's where the pedal comes in.
Yeah, it's all about creativity. And I also saw the bagpipes being played in Scotland, obviously, although that was the most complicated one to perform, with all this noise and notes they make that are screechy,
Yeah. Take a lot of practice to get all that.
A lot of practice, and yeah. So aside from all this musical stuff, how do you let your creative mind with your autism, impact your music?
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia, saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.